Is he on the bench? Who? He's on the bench.
No, he's on. Today I have Cameron Anderson, Mick Hollins for the big #1 game. Starts at around about 3 o'clock at Phillips Oval, Phillips Reserve. And I'll get my two employees to go through the side quickly. I'll have Mick Hollins to do Castle Hill. Cameron Anderson, he can do the black and gold of University of New South Wales.
Well, welcome Paul to Phillips Reserve here for the big game. The first grade, second grade have gone down 18-14 in a titanic battle. The black and gold out there. We're waiting on Mick. We'll call Castle Hill first because we don't want to miss them.
Well, they're not out there, mate. That's why we want to get them through, please.
The black and gold, #1, Greg Keenan, 2, Peter Bush, 3, Jim Miller, 4, Rod Drake, 5, John Milner, Steve McRae, 6, halfbacks, Pat Matthews, playing in the prop is Ian Foster, Jason Keating and Dave Goldman in the back row, Dave Goulin and Paul Cassidy the front up there. Oh, no, hang on, I've got it around, I'm playing the wrong way. And Tony Shepherd, the captain, is playing in the back row as well.
Okay, a hefty back row. If we can run through the reserves just quickly. Kevin Taylor, Chris Stokes, Stephen Dill, Wally McIntosh.
Okay, thank you, Paul, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Michael Hollins, and I'll just run you through the Catholic College team as they come out on the field. At fullback, we've got Peter Nix. The two wingers, Tony Gatton, Guy McLaren. The centres, we've had a bit of a reshuffle, Paul. We've got Peter Sheridan and Kenny Rodden out there in the centre position. At the 5'8" position and rounding it up around the scrum, we've got Mick Dover and Steve Hampson, the captain today. The prop forwards, Mick Brown, Peter Kelly, and of course, the hooker, Billy Dowes. And the back row, we've got Tim O'Brien, Chris Shanahan, and Greg Beecroft, I believe, Paul. Peter Fitzsimon's out there.
It doesn't look like Mick, it looks like he's in reserve. Just quickly, that's Beecroft. If I can just quickly run, give you what's the prediction of the game for you two fellas? What do you see in the game ahead?
Well, I'm seeing it for mine, Paul, as a college win and 4 or 6 points in it. Cameron?
Well, I think the defeat did them well in the major semi. A marvellous win last week, 52-10. I think it's going to be a 20-point victory to college. I think we're going to see a walkover today.
Well, you see the two men that know all about rugby league that are going to take it through the match have all gone for Castle. Here they go.
Okay, thank you, Paul. And New South Wales, they kick the ball deep. That's better. It goes down to about the 10-yard line. And that'll be, I can't even see, get the binoculars. Peter Kelly, of course. Peter Kelly is out there. Shano, yes, I know. Cameron, help me.
Well, it's a big man's game, and it's big hits the first two up. This is professionalism, and this is what it's all about. We're going to see some good, rough, tough, and good, illustrious, tentative, creative, aggressive play.
Well, good, solid defence to start off. That's Greg Beecroft there, Penrith International. Well, Penrith representative. Billy Dowes now dummy half, as always, goes to Hampson, the captain. No, he takes a little scurry down the blind side. He's got open pastures, Cameron. He passes it inside. He takes it again. Goes out now to Shero. Oh, he could have kept it himself.
He had people inside him. He should have looked inside. Well, they could have blown an early start to the game, but, well, it's college at the moment, a 50-yard break.
Well, what I seen in that, Mick, was just the old thing of Phil Sigsworth, eh? The old Kenny stand me up and I'll look like an idiot for the rest of the game.
All right, thank you, Paul. It'll be a New South Wales feed now. What's that funny? Well, I wasn't listening. Sorry about that.
The old Kenny versus Sigsworth 81 grand final, mate.
Oh, yeah, yes. Very, very reminiscent.
The rest of the game. Well, I like it. I'm going to keep saying it throughout the rest of the match. But here we go. It's New South Wales. Well, he looks a bit sick. He copped a bit of a knock there. Well, the referee early. He just sought him out. It's a token penalty within the first 5 minutes to get off the player.
Well,
the wind is so strong, they're not kicking. We've seen this before in the second grade. But he's found room out wide. And he's going to run into the fullback, Peter Nix, and run right through him. Well, Phil Hostin must drink a bit.
Well, that's Paddy Matthews there. Great run there. He's made about 40 yards. He's a man to watch, Paddy Matthews. He had a blinder in the major semi, Paul, and also the fullback is a man to watch, Greg Keenan.
5'8" also, Mick, the big game player, actually.
Oh, 5'8", Steve McRae. We actually did call him... Well, what did I say? Am I a rugby league expert or what? I said Greg Keenan was the man to watch, and he's gone in under the posts.
What? Did Steve Hansen turn around, look at Sodom and Gomorrah? Because he looked like a pillar of salt as he ran round him then.
Let's not get biblical, Cameron. Mind you, this game is taking on biblical epics. Sideline eye, Patch Gillen.
What's going on, mate?
Sideline eye, worst in the business, Patch Gillen. All right, back to the game. Paul.
Well, mate, I never thought that had come from that. I honestly thought on my side that Castle would take the first points in the match, but it doesn't look like. I think Castle actually are in trouble. They brought 3 sides here. They got 1 up, 1 down, but I reckon it could go all the way and they'd be 2 down and only 1 up.
Well, if Flash is going to come up here and call sideline eye, he's got to stop licking that sore on his lip.
He just doesn't really.
Cold sores are not good for rugby league. I mean, it's probably not really a cold sore. And
we actually used to
it's a
call
football
it
injury,
now
mate.
it's Coleman.
A cold sore is a football injury.
Well, we've got the right names for University of New South Wales this week, Paul. I think I preferred it when we had the number 13 is Paul Cassidy. We were calling him Lock and Key. We were calling him Cameron because
John
once he gets the ball, you can throw it away because he's.
Number 6 was Jones Lang.
Jones Lang Wooten was number 6. This week his
All
name
over the paddock.
Oh yeah. Yes. What does that mean? Something to do with real estate, is it?
Yeah. You have to be up there. Anyhow, back to the
Okay. It'll be Donk.
Cut the crap and just keep it pretty solid on this.
Dave Goldman to take the 2 points, and we've had a bit of a reprimand in the commentary position, Cameron, and that's 6-0 to New South Wales early on. The Sky try scorer, of course, was Greg Keenan with a beautiful
I'll call as loud as I want it.
Well, Cameron, you're the best in the business, mate. I wouldn't argue. Well, there's Pascal Dupre running down the sideline there. It'll be
close. Pascal Dupre 1 up to the 25.
It'll be a good match today between Pascal Dupre and David Godger on the other side. And, of course, in the centre today, Cameron, blowing the whistle there, we've got Mervyn Otter.
Mervyn J.
Martin Allfire.
Or is it Marlene Otti? Oh! Hang your head. That of
Skinny winger.
Skinny winger with the wetsuit around his thigh, with a bit of masking tape to boot.
Let's throw it around the ground. Nissan Skyline scoreboard. Cameron Anderson, David Phillips.
Macquarie 6, Castle 4, scrum win to Castle within the 25, 10 yards out.
Okay, and over here, there's a blue one in the background, but we're still playing on. Who's that, Paul?
Yeah, it's just been hit, mate, solidly by the other hooker. There's Tony Shepherd. Oh, no, sorry, Jason Keating. Paul Keating's son.
Okay, good run from Peter Kelly previously there. It'll go through the fullback now, Nixie. Nixie gets it. Oh!
Kelly.
Hey, does Peter Nix also play for Maris Brothers?
No, he doesn't, mate.
Well, there is a Nixie who plays fullback for Maris Brothers.
Wrong
Will you
guy.
get a check-up on that, Cameron?
We're sending out our feelers right now.
Okay, thank you. Best in the business, Cameron Anderson.
Bend over.
That'll be Steve Hampson, the skipper now. Oh, he's passed that ball to Pascal Dupre. Pascal wasn't interested.
He came out of the sideline, he said, this ball's flat, I want to change over here with the ball boy.
Well, that doesn't call for a scrum, though, does it?
Runs past the referee, stands there and waits for him to come over.
Jason Keating out, being pulled up for that bit of fiscal know-how in there
Cheap
last
shot,
time.
mate. It's actually a cheap shot on him.
Well, Jason Keating, your budget surplus has gone right out of control there, and
Threw a huge J curve right into Billy Dow's face.
What's that? Sideline in the eye, best in the business, Jeff Cowling, pokes in the eye, okay. Cameron?
They're off again, he's running sideways and brought down.
Well, he's lost a lot of yardage here, hasn't he, Cameron?
Paul, you really got to give up the grog. That nose is looking very big and red.
The old Boyle, mate, hasn't gone down since last week.
Tell you what, the ground has been to be making out here. Wales is out through the back line and up through the centre. He's running right through them as if they're not there.
Big Davey Gollan there with a big run, 30 yards or so. This will come out through Jason Keating once again, and now out through the back line. That's Jones Lang Wooten, is it, at 5'8"? And I tell you what, he had a blinder in the major semi. He's having another one here.
Well, it looks like Castle didn't do their defence at training on the weekend, during the week. Both sides, seconds and first. Looks like their defence is really lacking in both grades there. Was that the full-time hooter?
Well, it's full time here, and it's 6-0 to New South Wales. They've taken out the premiership. Geez, that second half went quick, Paul.
It sure did. I just must have...
Went damn quick too.
Oh,
Hang on, it was a joke. Oh, Steve Hampson round the back of the scrum stopping the ball. How can you give a penalty for that, sir?
hang on, we've only been going for 10 minutes.
Got them, but look, who's the last plate down and who's... Oh, he's taking a quick tap.
Quick tap, and he's done well. He's milked another penalty. And they may even want to have a shot at goalie. Yes, he's pointing towards it against the wind, but he feels lucky with his boot. And it's only time before Pascal Dupre comes around to make judge upon this.
Well, I want to know if Castle made the right decision in the first half to elect to run with the wind. I'm not real sure. I think they need to do a little bit more kicking, Cameron, in this first half if they're going to put any pressure on New South Wales.
Well, if they're going to elect to run with the wind, Paul, use it. Kick that ball downfield and clear it out. They seem to be mucking around with it. Not just that, they're probably so worried about the downtown that they're not back to tackle the players running through.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I could just interject here, it's very interesting to hear Paul talk about Castle Hill using the wind when last week or 2 weeks ago he said that the wind is of absolutely no relevance to a rugby league match.
I didn't actually say that, mate. I said there was no...
Well, we've got you on tape, Donkey.
Well, actually what it was, Fuzzball, I said wind is good for windsurfing.
Oh.
That was my comment.
Come on.
And I'm going to stick with that one.
Help me out here, Cameron.
I mean, I don't even have to comment on that. Let's just get back to the kick to come.
Let's throw it around the ground. Nissan scoreline. Cameron Anderson, David Phillips Oval.
Quarry 6, Castle 4. Here goes the kick. It's wide. Oh, he's dropped it. Well, Phil Duke has got a second bite at the cherry.
Well, it'll be a dropout. Who does the goal kicking here, Paul?
Well, I think Shano does most of the kicking in this first grade, Mick. And we haven't bagged him yet, so we might get in a few.
Well, that's a shocking kick, isn't it, Cameron? I mean, that's only gone 48 yards.
On the fly and then some.
Well, here
this
he
guy's
goes.
walking it back going, must be something to do with that number 6 jersey and the headgear.
Yeah,
they don't like getting tackled, do they? But James Lang wouldn't. I tell
This
you what.
Kelly is absolutely an awesome defender and guy to watch. I mean, I think they're just picking him out because he is just a solid hitter. I mean, nothing malice in that at all. Not for my mind.
Thank you, Paul. All right, it'll be yet another penalty attempt.
Ooh. Hey, do you mind, mate? We're commentating.
Picks up on the mic, mate. All right, Davey Goldman now. He's about 30 yards out. Cameron about 10.42 metres, I believe.
On the size of that bucket of sand. I mean, that is environmentally conscious. He's withdrawing all support from this ground by taking that bucket out.
Well, in front of you on the screen, you can see Davey Goldman. No, he couldn't. It's just going on the one video. Yeah, sorry, man. I was mumbling in the background straight into the microphone. All right. Davey Goldman here. He can kick goals.
About 36 yards out, 10 yards to the right of the upright. 6-0 up Macquarie's way over Castle Hill. There goes the kick. It looks good. They will judge on it. It's a goal. Macquarie go up 8 to Castle Hill 0.
Well, it hasn't exactly been a glorified day here for Castle Hill, as it's been a bit of a stinker.
Seems to be a lot of pessimistic attitudes up here in the box. It's such an early part of the game. They've still got the win. We see how much this wind is worth. They may be 8-0 down, but let's not count them out.
Well, Cameron, we've been calling football for 45 years. I think we know when a game's over, Paul.
Sure do, Mick. Once it gets over 2 points, but then again, there's a sure sign. Sure sign, that kick.
Well, sure sign stacks on the mill, Macquarie, and they're not even playing.
Well, just turn your page, we can get on to
Union New South Wales looking rather resplendent in that kit. That is a damn good kit against Castle Hill.
You'll notice.
One disadvantage of the open air commentary box.
Steve Ham sent around that scrum like a little rodent. Almost got on the ball, but the skinny winger jumped on it before him. Running sideways again and cleaned up as necessary.
All right, I was just listening to the other commentary there. Okay, Jason Keating gets it out there. I'm really spitting everywhere here, and I hope you guys don't mind. All right, Jason Keating once again takes a little scurry up the centre.
Fiscal step this way, bit of a jink, surplus budget, current account deficit. He's taking the inside.
Try line, shut the goal. This is it. All over, under post.
Right.
Well, I thought college were out of it, Cameron. I'm going to admit, first time in 45 years of calling, I've made a mistake.
You've made a mistake, and it's not the first time. I mean, for you to admit that's your first mistake, that's a mistake on its own. Macquarie 8.
Well, that's 2 all up.
Kick that come.
I'm still counting my mistakes on one hand. You're using your hair to count your bloody mistakes. Oh, swearing. Oh.
Okay, well, that's what Castle needed, just quickly to come back with a short little try like that. Take 4 with a kick to come.
Okay, score check. Let's throw around this and score check. Any updates in the lounge room, Paul?
No, not really, Mick. The video machine's just run out, sorry. We'll be getting back. There's a kick just converted by Shano, and the score now is 8-6.
You've got a pretty good view of the ground from the lounge room, have you, Paul? Oh, that's good. That's good. That's Cameron.
Sorry about that, breaking into that one, Cameron, but got a bit excited there.
It's started around the grounds. Nissan Skyline, Exeter,
Cabriolet
Super Camry, score check, David Phillips Memorial Oval in downtown Randwick. Cameron Anderson.
Well, action of plenty out here. Uni New South Wales 8, an intercept try to Castle Hill, and a converted try by Shanahan, 8-6.
Okay, sounds pretty good out there, Cameron. Still no update in the lounge room. All right, back to David Phillips.
Okay, they take it up through McFuffey's. Solid ball, that'll be a penalty. He had caught little. Oh, well, Peter Kelly is in trouble. This is awesome.
Well, Pascal de Prey almost came in there. No need, the ref saw that, everyone saw that. My mother saw that.
We didn't see it in the lounge room.
Still nothing happening in the lounge room, Paul?
Nothing yet, Mick.
Okay.
He's hit the top deck, and he's taken out someone. Oh, what a marvellous kick. We've got a decent headache down there now for the rest of the match.
Cameron, I don't think there's any need for that. It was a 3-year-old child who is currently suffering from dyslexia, leukemia, and several broken limbs.
Let's call the came and get away from the medical terms. McFuffey's, Mick.
Marfa Thighs, Cameron, I don't know if you've seen him play before, but he really can take it up the middle. All right, who's that now, Paul? Help me out.
That's bend over, Mick. Bend over.
Of course it is, and we won't crack to bend over, Jax. All right.
Bend down, bend over.
Shanahan now.
Backwards.
Shanahan now. Beecroft, the try scorer, gets it on to Hampo and back into Beecroft. And unnecessary pass, silly, pushing passes.
Away with the knock on there in the crowd, obviously displeased. Uni New South Wales, Hampo with the ball. It's the last world. They understand that this wind is going to carry that ball all the way through to the Sydney Sports Stadium.
Well, you'd think that Hampson, I mean, he's in his third year of football, isn't it? You'd think he'd be able to judge those kicks. No, I don't want to hear an update on football. No, don't you hate that? I don't want that.
You do, you are going to be able to watch it, idiot.
Castle Hill,
Yes, I am.
Castle Hill too scared to play Peter Fitzsimons today. Apparently tested last week within his own ranks, performance enhanced. Drug.
Peter Fitzsimons.
Yep. The reason why they're not playing him on, apparently we've heard that there's drug tests after game. They're too scared to play him.
He's been taking those puddles, has he? Drinking those puddles?
Jelly cups, full bottles of tomato sauce. Scatty, run sideways. Oh. Well, that's bought a spot of the Uni New South Wales crowd, but it's not too funny for Castle Hill. As another big tackle goes down. It's war out there. It's a golf crisis.
Oh, I tell you what. Fair enough, too. It'll be on here. It'll be on. Oh! I tell you what. Well, he raised the arm up there, Greg Beecroft.
Well, I think he's going to call out one of the Castle Hill blokes. He's got him.
Yeah.
I think this is poor. Castle Prey is taking the wrong option there.
No, I agree with him. Beecroft, he could go here, Cameron. He raised the elbow on that tackle.
Well, it's Pascal de Prey's. It's his arena, isn't it? It's his stadium. It's his podium. It's his pinnacle.
Yeah, we're here to watch Pascal de Prey, aren't we? Well done, Paz. Yeah. He's having a great game, Paz. My 3 points so far, Paul.
So far, been on the camera more than we have.
We haven't been on the camera at all yet.
Well, that's what I mean.
All right, this will be the fullback, of course, Greg Keenan, and he's very keen to have a big game today, Cameron.
Oh, he looks keen out there. He's taking that kick. He's now jogging back to his fullback position.
Well, he's going to full 3.5 foot with that kick, so it's not one of his better ones.
Keating to take the ball. He'll take the tap, run around. The Matthews, dummy, jink, nothing, straight into the Castle Hill forwards and brought down solidly. They'll play the ball, the referee holding the 5. There it goes to Keating again, to the lock forward, to the big front row, sorry. I'm still under the old system, getting to know it.
All right, Cameron, he's having a bit of trouble. Paul, over to you.
Okay, mate, he goes out through the centre. There's trouble. Still finding gaps in there is New South Wales University through Drake, is it? No, Miller. What's Drake doing out in the centres? Oh, huge hit. He's made up.
Oh, the New Zealander.
Well, Beecroft, he's fired up, isn't he?
He sure is. Here's Donk with the ball. Donk solid. Straight up, that's the last tackle. Will they use a bomb, Mick?
I think they will, Paul. They showed a leaning. Oh, they're going to go for the field goal. I'll tell you what,
they're going to go for the try.
Beat time.
Well, Shanahan has moved too quickly once again. He's moved up so fast, and it was unbelievable. He didn't even know what he's doing. This is ridiculous play.
Well, Steve McRae, Cameron, what more can be said about this man? He's a one-man football player, isn't he?
Well, he is himself, and he's playing within himself, and he knows what he got to do, and he went over the line.
And he is one man, is he?
He is one man, 12-6. Union New South Wales, just to the left of the uprights, and this will no doubtly be converted to go to 14-6.
All right, well, Steve McRae. Oh, must go on the tour, Paul.
He must, mate. He must for sure. Absolute fine player. They're the break. So you've got to try to break down. If they let him move with the ball or control the game, it's history. They can kiss the grand final goodbye. I want to know what Dave Daly will have to say at half-time to these guys. I honestly thought they'd be up by 20 points by now.
Well, I'm going to take it back. I didn't make a mistake before. I'm going to take it back. I still haven't made any mistakes in my 45 years of commentary. College are gone. Cameron.
Well, there's another mistake, mate, and I don't need to comment on it. And I comment on everything over the last 42 years.
Well, you've just said it all there. I've had 3 years more commentating experience than you, so get back to something that you know something about. I didn't. Oh.
I said I've been commentating on anything over the last 42 years. That's anything. Those other 3 years I commentated just on football.
Well, is anyone going to say anything about the goal? They did kick the goal.
Did they?
It is 14-6.
Thank you, Paul. All right, well, they've gone for that kick down the sideline again. They've had success with it in the past. And big Tony Shepherd, the skipper today. Now, Fiscal Keating gets it out through the side. The assassin, number 7, apparently. We'll call him by that name in the future. All right.
Is there a Chops' dog out there, Cameron?
No, Chops' dog at the moment playing at the Sydney Four. Oh, that's next on. Ooh. Fiscal Keating. Oh, he found some room up the middle. He's passing. What a great ball. Onto that. You give it that wide. Maybe he should have come inside. I think he should have made a turn.
Touchdown's nowhere near to be found, and he's playing up back at the halfway line.
Well, once again, Paul, I've got to say it, McRae, he is having an absolute blinder. He's a one-man, like I said before, he's a one-man football player.
He's himself. He's his only man.
He might only be human, Cameron, but I tell you what, he's causing this college team a lot of trouble.
Scotty. Whoa, there's a gap up there.
Shero with the ball, sends it out to Guy. Well, this guy sends it back to Shero. Nowhere to go now. Men on the halfway line. Now they've got to swing across. He's got him now. Thank you very much, number 3. Oh, who has he got?
The referees are going to learn to let the game play. They know that's a man. They're all men out there. They can take a little bit of a knock every now and then. They can't slow it up like this.
They're all big men, aren't they? They're all big, good-looking men, aren't they? Cameron, if we could just get a check on, Cameron, your favourite-looking player out of the teams today?
Would have to be Shoulder Prey. I do agree, must agree.
Shoulder Prey's not on the field, though. I didn't mean out of the first-grade teams.
He's thrown that ball out of nowhere. Great pass.
Well, Billy Dowles, it looks like I'm going to talk. Steve Hampson gets it on to Ben Dover. What's he going to do? He's going to take it himself. They're about, I tell you what, they're about 15 yards out now. Billy Dowes, a dummy half, gets it out to Steve Hampson now. Big Obies. Obies takes it up.
Obies won, Kenobies.
Thank you, Cameron. All right. Oh, Beecroft there. And Obies gets it again. Big Tim O'Brien.
Timbos. On to Kellows.
Kellows College Cornflakes. Whatever that was, I said. All right, now Billy Dowes Hanson kicks it through. I tell you what. Oh, big try time. Oh, well, Guy McLaren.
Did someone say Peter Sterling's playing out there?
Oh, I tell you what, someone say Echo Guru Growth is out there. That was genius, pure genius from Guy McLaren. And pretty damn good too from Steve Hampson, Cameron.
Well, he saw, a peace sign, a big victory sign there. Winston Churchill to the crowd. He knows he's done well and the crowd have appreciated it.
Well, you said it all there, Paul. Great hands from Guy.
Sure was, Mick. Absolute super player. Watch him in...
hang on. Oh! Did we catch that plane on the... Oh.
I said he's the guy you're going to have to watch. That guy there, Guy, is a super guy, and he's the guy to watch when all these other guys aren't with it, and their fitness is lacking. So watch that guy, because when those guys are dead, that guy's still going to be around, that guy.
Guy, he can go on, can't he?
Oh, Guy Lee G.
Well, it'll be Shanahan now. It's a tough kick. I tell you what, he's put it up nice. Oh, straight.
15 yards left of the upright.
Yes, but it was straight as a die. No, there's no need for that in the commentary position. I mean, We're paying $50,000 an hour, Cameron, to get this commentary position, and we've got people waving flags in our way.
Well, the lack of professionalism from our University of New South Wales adversaries has shone through yet again.
Well, they're not, I mean, really, they're just not up in the first grade of commentary, are they, really, Cameron? All right, back to the football. They never talk about the football. All right, who's this? Oh, God. They pulled out a golden oldie, page 46 of the commentator's guidebook.
Okay, back to the game, mate. We got Kelly now on the ball, takes it up. Okay, Dow's back now to Sheno, a high kick. That's a huge mother of a kick.
Great kick.
Oh!
Craigie Keenan wasn't too keen to catch that, was he?
One of the greatest takes you'll ever see in this game.
Just by a solid amount of defence. They had about 4 or 5 guys up there. Good chase.
The girls are watching,
He's out, that's an injury.
a token knee injury.
Oh, get him off.
Is that John Milner? It is.
It's not John Milner. Get your facts right.
Well, come on, you've got it down here as John Milner, number 5.
Who? George Bush. He's too old. Get him off.
Got the hand of the bush.
I thought he was on holiday playing golf. What's he doing here?
I thought he had a golf crisis, not a football crisis. All right, who's that? Steve McRae gets it out now. Through Jimmy Milner. All right.
Yeah, right. Milner's there everywhere. Those bloody millions. Oh, he's a wonder boy. Look at this.
Oh, he has done well. He's done well. Sarge won the soap up the sideline. A great take on him.
I cannot believe this.
Oh, no.
He has got in his road. Pascal Prey, absolute, going to make up for his mistakes later in the early.
Yes, Pascal Dupre, we know you're here. Cameron, can if we can get a touch judge check. Cameron, touch judge check.
Last night, I was over the Dupre's residence, and his mother said, Paz, you get out in that field. I want to see your face out in that field at least 5 times that match. Well, it's 2, and he's put 1 in the bin for 5. There was a hush over the crowd. I mean, it is a big man's game, and we must pay homage to even those of our enemies
Who's 15?
who do go down injured.
I want to know you guys.
15, that's Chrissy Stokes. All right.
Who is it?
It's the cash. It's the cash.
It's the cash, all right, and he's looking pretty cash out there too. All right, Fiscal Keating. Oh, Pascal Dupre! Well, he's taken that thing 2 metres forward to the mark, Cameron.
Well, Pascal Dupre should be on the field.
Well, they've got all day out there, New South Wales Uni.
Back up, he missed him, but he knows his mistakes. He's wrapped around his legs again. Fiscal Keating.
Back to the parties.
You can see that wide. Well, it's a knock on. Skinny winger.
Wrong shots will always do it. He has got the wrong shots on.
And his socks are down.
Greg Beecroft, if we could get a check, what was the sin bin for?
He was actually tackled the player without the ball.
Thank you, Paul.
Oh, this is a great kick. Look at this ploy here from Castle.
Like daddy's.
Touch. That is a great kick.
Well, who kicked that? Hampson, was it?
No, actually, it was Sheno.
Chris Shanahan. Well, he's had a pretty good game so far. I'd have to say it. I've never said it before, and I'll never say it again, but he's had... Oh, I said I won't say it again.
Really, mate. He missed the tackle and put him under the post.
He's had a shocker, hasn't he, Cameron? For mine, he's been the weak link in the college outfit.
Disgraceful.
Oh, knock on at the base of the scrum.
I don't mind running side. Whoa!
That's the cash that's been met.
Wrong way. Do not enter. Go back.
Well, it's Keenan again. He's going to take it up, Keenan. He could go all the way. Oh, well, Keenan's got the 3, 2 and 1 points for mine.
Missed him again as well. I was lucky there was someone else. Fiscal Keating.
All right, Keating to play the ball. Oh, it must be a penalty. Oh, my God.
I cannot believe it. That is a crucifixion.
Oh, Otter, get back to your creek. That was disgraceful. Great decision by the ref. Oh, okay. So markers are gone, are they? The marker rule's gone, Cameron?
Well, I thought it was. No markers.
No markers. It's not touch football.
It's front yard football by the looks of it. No markers. Front yard football.
I don't understand why New South Wales aren't using their newfound tactic and playing it forward every play the ball, Cameron.
They get penalties each time.
Oh, Merlin.
Call for a fight.
been-
I hope that's not on the cards.
Oh, tell you what.
Bend over once again.
Ben
Super
Dover.
tackler.
Oh.
Okay, the hooker now. Keating gets it out wide now. Here's the guy they got to watch. He stepped right through him. And Shanahan once again tried.
Well,
Shanahan missed the tackle once again. He has to be on him. Look at Shanahan walking back. Disgraceful. Get him off Dave Daly if you want any chance of winning.
Did anyone turn around? Don't look back or you'll be a pillar of salt. Steve Hampson once again standing there looking like coarse grain salt.
Sodom and Cameron.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Thank you. All right, well, Steve McRae and Greg Keenan are ripping this Castle Hill team apart today. It's like it's, Cameron, it's like it's lightweight paper, recycled paper, not even the top grain stuff, the college defence today.
Oh, it's disgraceful. Chris Shanahan missing two tackles to put him in for 2 tries. He's gone without Steve Hampson if he wasn't there. And he's done it twice. And we just replayed the entire first try.
We sure did, Cameron. The kick to come too. I think there's the guy. They wrap him up. That'll be it. Castle will have an easy run home. But as I see it, it's 18-10 with a kick to come. It's a lot of points. 10 points in front in the grand final. Hard to come back, Mick.
Let's throw it around the Big Mac score check. Cameron Anderson, David Phillips reserve.
16 to 8. 16 to 10 in favour. 18 to 10.
We'll go back to Cameron and say we've got a technical hitch there. Paul in the lounge room.
Well, things are starting to happen here, Mick. The biscuits and chips have just arrived, and the cat has just walked out with the kitten.
All right, well, we'll try and throw it back to Cameron Anderson, David Phillips. Cameron, you fix those problems?
4-2 in favour. 6-2 in...
Hey, we're still having technical hitches at David Phillips. As soon as we fix those, we'll get back to Cameron. All right. All right, well, it's 20 to 10 here between college and New South Wales Uni.
12-point lead here to Macquarie. 22 to 10.
Oh, boy. Well, we're
I
having...
don't think I oversaw that extra goal, but...
It's 20 to 10. All right.
12-point leader, New South Wales. 22 to 10. Extra goal.
No, 20 to 10. Listen to me. Paul.
No, I'm not going to say, oh! Ben Davis just put him out. That's the guy they want to put out, Dave Coleman. He's kicked the goals. That's huge.
Well, Ben Dover, he certainly knows how to make those opposition players bend down, eh? Oh, I tell you what, he won't be getting up. That's the big number 10, Donk. Goldie Horn, I tell you what, he plays football like Goldie Horn, doesn't he, Cameron?
Fiscal Keating. Back to number 8. Yeah.
It's Ian Fosties.
Ian Fosters.
Good one, Farso.
There's Keenan. Picked
Well,
up.
I wouldn't be out there for quits, would you, Cameron?
Peter Nix wished that he didn't pick that ball up and missed another tackle.
Well, Sheno takes it up now. They're 5 yards in their own half. It'll be Billy Dowes, as always, at the dummy half position. Goes through Steve Hampson. Out to bend over. Oh! Kenny Rodden. Big hit there by Roddy Draco.
What's he doing in the packs, mate? He's a useless forward. How can he be in the packs?
All right, Hanson now goes for a chip. Oh, it's too deep. Kenny Rodden with the tackle. Once again on Rod Drake, the big hit merchant.
Obviously, Steve Hampson has said, look, if you want things done, you've got to do it yourself.
What, so if the opposition wants the ball, I'll give it to him. Is that the idea, Cam?
No, he said if I have to chip and chase, regather and score under the post, and that's the way it's got to be done.
Oh, so that was
not getting much help off the rest of his teammates.
So that was good tactics from Hanson there, was it? Give the ball back to the opposition.
Well, it's like giving an apple to a teacher, isn't it? The thought that counts.
All right, it goes through Keenan once again. Oh! Well, Jimmy Miller, he spilt the ball, he's coughed it up, Cameron. He's really ejaculated that ball out onto the ground there, Cameron.
That one's excreted right out of his hands, and the referee has likewise called a scrum. We'll get the ball back. Well, that's a little bit of bowel humour.
All right, Hampson Paul, he's having a big game.
He sure is, Mick.
Thank you, Paul. Paul, taking it easy here in the comedy position. Our main statistician, man. All right, Billy Dowse now gets it on to Nobsy. Oh! Well, I tell you what, Billy Dowse to Hampson. And now Ben David. They won't stop him from here, Cameron. Well, all right, they did that time, but that'll be the last time.
They won't stop him from up here. They might stop him out there.
You're right. Yes, okay.
Where did Kenny Rodden come from?
Kenny Rodden comes from Pendle Hill, I believe. Well, Hampson, he's gone for another kick. That's gone to no man's land.
Skinny winger. Keenan. He says, get away, winger, you're a joke.
Oh, well, I've got to give it to Keenan. He knows how to run, doesn't he? Doesn't know how to catch, but he knows how to run. All right, that's the winger there. Ooh. Big Tony Shepherd, the captain, very inspirational role.
Winger in.
Thank you, Cameron, if you say that one more time.
Skinny winger in.
Thank you. All right, big Goldie there takes it up. Oh, and he gets the ball away. Little bit late. Who's that now with the ball? Oh, of course, Paul Cassidy, lock and key, they call him.
He was riding the winner in the first and the fourth at Melbourne.
I tell you what, the assassin, the baby-faced assassin, he's got to it. He's got the ball down. Paddy Matthews, they call him the assassin, and he certainly didn't bomb that tie, did he, Cameron?
Skip the assassin. Let's call him Johnson. Ben, black, fast, quick, speedy Johnson.
Cameron, steroid allegations?
Performance enhancement, El Natural. What a great try.
Well, Paddy Matthews, at sprint training in the off-season, hasn't hurt him.
Oh, he's done well.
That was a great try. Stacks on the mill now for Castle Hill.
Okay, we'll see if we fix that technical hitch. Cameron Anderson on the Holden Commodores round-the-clock scoreboard at David Phillips Memorial Oval.
16-10, Union, 18-12.
You know, got those technical hitches. Paul Donkin over in the lounge room.
Well, Mick, all these gone all loose here. We've had robbers in, the fridge has gone on the bleak, the beer's run out. I tell you what, if you don't hurry up and get back, I'm going to be really pissed off.
Well, I'll tell you what's all happening in the lounge room. We'll have to get the score over at David Phillips remotely. It's 24, University of New South Wales, 2 Catholic College of Education 10. Cameron, have we regained communication there at David Phillips Oval?
24-10 in favour of Castle Hill.
Still a few minor technical hitches over there. Okay.
Well, I just want to say one thing. A huge amount of points scored in the grand final. Goldman, the kick.
Well, Davey Goldman, he gets the 2 points. He's a very reliable player, and that now 26-10 to University of New South Wales. I don't think we'll bother throwing it over the David Phillips Oval, will we? Well, we'll give it one last chance. Cameron Anderson, David Phillips Memorial Oval.
24-10 favour of New South Wales, kick to come.
All right. We're getting closer to the actual action. All right, now Shanahan to kick it. They're in trouble, College, but they came back in the major semi, Paul.
They sure did, mate. But I tell you what, this is a long time. Semi-finals and then to the grand finals, another step up. And I really can't see Castle coming out with that extra step to make it a win.
Hang on, it's just occurred to me, it's still the first half. There's been 36 points scored in the first grade grand final in the first half.
Imagine what it'll be at full timing.
Well, could be anywhere, could be up around 40 points scored by the end of the game, Cameron.
Could be.
Oh, bend over.
Bend over.
Can we keep it going, you guys? Come on.
Keenan, the boot down start. Peter Nix is there, as he is always.
Oh, Guy Cotter picks the ball up. Oh, no, that's not his name. I just want to call him that. All right, gets unceremoniously dumped. Now it's on to Beaky now.
What'd you say, Phil Sigsworth?
The aggressor.
I just wanted to call you that. Yeah. Okay, Billy Downs now gives it to Hampson. Gives it to Kelly. Oh, he's been brought down on the halfway line. Downs now on dummy half. It goes to Hampson. He'll spin it wide to Dover. Gives it to Gaddy. He'll score. And he'll step back. He'll probably give it to Hampson. O'Brien now with the ball. Well, he gives it now to Muck Fives. They're going nowhere. No urgency in their play. Beecroft now back from the sin bin. He'll take it up. He's been brought down on the 10-yard line. Goes to Dowles. Moves it out now to Dover. Back to Hampson. He's through a little gap. He still has got no support. Dowles now. Well, it should be a scrum. Should be a scrum.
Oh, no, Paul, play on for mine.
Okay. Oh, no. Well, has he done anything decent today, Mick? I ask you.
Well, are we talking about the referee or Chris Shanahan?
Number 7, ain't you guys?
Beecroft. No names. All right, well, for mine, that pass was marginally backwards, Cameron.
Well, if you're looking at the Unity of New South Wales' way, yes, did go backwards, but
Looking on a tangential sort of curve, it struck me as back. Using my Euclidean geometry, struck me as being slightly behind him.
well, the
Okay.
What can you say, Karen?
Big Goldie taking it up the centre there. They're about 42 yards out now. Go through Hans Keating. No, that's not his nickname. Cameron, help me.
Biscuit Keating.
Thank you.
Drakey brought down once again too slow.
All right, Goldie now. He's out in the fall. Well, Pascal to Prey. Actually, I thought that was a good ruling, Cameron. I thought that bounced just inside. And that'll be a Castle Hill feed.
They're a team that looking down the dumps. They're going to lift their heads if they want to get back in the second half and win.
Well, they're looking for half-time, aren't they, College?
Yeah, I think everyone's looking for half time, especially the commentary box.
All right, apparently we're going to have a major reshuffle in the commentary box at half-time. Cameron and I have been sacked, unceremoniously dumped.
You're still in.
We're still in. You're out.
I'm in.
We're all in. We're all in.
We're all out.
Sure.
Chris Shannon's just found touch.
All right.
27 yards out. Chris Shannon now wants the ball. Oh, Damien Jean sidestep. He's through the gap. Saw daylight. Almost got through. Greg Beepcott wants the ball. He's calling for it outside.
Well, offside. I tell you what, well, 26 to 10. Supercoach Paul Donkin, would you take the 2 points at 26 to 10 down?
No, I wouldn't, mate. I'd be going for a try, hopefully, just before half time. Give that a bit of an edge when they come back out in the second half.
Well, it looks like Dave Daly's finally learned a few tricks from you, Paul, because he's done just that.
The wrong place taking the tap. Anything could happen.
Your voice really has gone, hasn't it?
All right.
Cameron, voice check.
Paul Donkin's voice. God, Castle charge of the line.
And he's got the ball down. Who was it? Can we get it?
Tim O'Brien.
Tim O'Brien, he gets the ball down. I tell you what, colleagues are back in the game. This New South Wales side, they always come out firing, as they did in the major semi-final, Cameron, but they pack it up, don't they? They pack it up in the second half.
Pack it up and tear it down.
Fold it up, roll it up.
Yeah, the first to come and the last to leave. We're working for that minimum wage.
Because I'm working for the man.
Oh.
Can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, well, crucial kick here for Shanahan. This will take the score to 26 to 16 if he can get it. While we're waiting for that kick, one last attempt to throw it to the Jats Cracker. Score check, Cameron Anderson, David Phillips Memorial Oval.
26-14, favour of Uni New South Wales. Kick is over, 26-16 in favour of Uni New South Wales.
Well, we've finally rectified those problems. Paul Donkin in the lounge room.
I don't know. Pardon me, I've had too much baked beans.
Thank you, Paul. All right, half-time here in this crucial match. University of New South Wales 26, Catholic College of Education Sydney 16.
We got our 5'8" and captain of the second grade, Daniel Anderson, with us. Well, Daniel, I'd just like to congratulate you on your captaincy today.
Captain?
Captain.
Oh, thanks very much.
Skip. Oh, you didn't know you were captain?
No, I didn't know I was captain at all.
Well, keep looking at the camera and then
sorry
skip.
about
Don't mind. Well, bad luck about the grand final. It all comes down with a big L on your forehead. I seen it starting to come out this morning, actually, starting to get a bit darker as you sort of get in the game.
Well, if you look, probably right in the middle, there's probably a big pimple there, is there?
Oh, yes, a very, bad pussy one right there. I don't think the camera will pick it up. Really bad pussy one. That means you are a loser.
Yeah, oh well.
Well, anyhow, just back to the bit of a serious note here. Do you feel you're unlucky, or you just your team didn't pull up to scratch today?
Well, a little inexperienced, I thought. We were a little panicky on the line, but I'm not one to cry foul of referees, but I really couldn't understand that last penalty from the scrum.
Well, I was going to get to that, Daniel. I honestly believe that this referee that held the game, they make the decisions all the time, the directors, but he had the game in the semi-finals of the first grade, made a huge blunder there that put University of New South Wales in, where it could have been a draw in a playoff, and I think today he just still lived up to that name of being absolutely shit. Do you agree?
Well, I don't know if I'd call him shit, but I know I'd call him a knob.
Well, it's hard, I know, and everyone will be saying, well, you're a loser, and you'll probably just be going, well, he is a knob because I lost, but I really believe that he made the wrong error, and that you could have gone on and probably won that game.
The wrong error, isn't that a double negative?
That doesn't matter, it's a positive.
Yeah, well, anyway, if you might notice, Yet another black eye coming.
Ah, well, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't get the girls either.
No.
But anyhow, what I'd like to say is a very exciting second half. Pretty piss poor first half.
Yeah, it was a very boring first half. Very exciting second half as we ran with the win. I think we should draw today to the number of players that are going to hang up their boots at the end of the season. I think that'll be a good topic.
We'll get back down to that topic, and I think the one that you're pointing at was wearing number 1 today. I'm not going to say anything hasty. All right, you've got to admit, mate, your games are numbered, aren't they? They really are. They're not real good. Well, it wasn't today. Funny change there early in the game that let down a bit of morale. Dean Fitzgerald coming off very early.
Well, he did play very badly, didn't he?
Well, I don't know. You don't hammer a guy in the first 2 minutes. Take it off after 2 minutes.
He's got this affiliation with the sideline. He just loves it, and giving the ball back to the other team for no reason at all. And
well, there's no need to slam a guy, mate. When he's down, you don't lay in the boot.
Okay, then it wasn't a bad game by him. Unlucky it was taken off. Bad decision.
Okay, so what do you think of the first grade game so far?
Well, New South Wales playing really well, aren't they?
They sure are.
Oh yeah, it's going to be hard against the wind.
Who are you predicting? Will they come back? Can Castle come back and take this game away from New South Wales? At 26-16, can they do it, Daniel?
No.
They can't do it. Well, there you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, over here. You've all heard it. Daniel Anderson, the captain of second grade, has predicted that New South Wales won't win it. Excuse me, maybe you don't mind. And Castle won't come back. For my mind, I think Castle can do it. Daniel Anderson, then again, was the loser today and was the loser later on. But we'll be back after this break. Okay, as we come back on, my thing is, we'll just take a quick wrap up if we can, you guys. What do you think? What do you think about the changes in this new commentary box?
Well, I'm not too happy about it, Paul, to be quite honest. I mean...
Okay, thank you, Mick. What about you, Cameron?
I think it's absolutely disgraceful. I mean, the minute they start, cutting off the right of speech...
Okay, thank you. Okay, what can we see about the game? Do we see Castle coming back, or do we see University?
Minorities as well.
The University can go on and take the game out. You guys got any comments quickly?
I'd just like to say if we could take it maybe to the ratings and get a survey and see whether they want me and Cameron to be sitting together or not.
Okay, let's not go on about that. Let's watch rugby league. Okay, here he goes. Shout out to kick off.
Society.
Here he is. Cameron Anderson.
Sure sign.
That wasn't even just out. That was Paul. That was easily out by a good 15 yards. Stacks on the mill for College. They're in trouble.
They sure are, mate. Not a good way to come out and start the second half off, down 26-16. Cameron.
26-16 down. Not a good way to come out and start.
No way. What do you think they'll have to do in the second half to turn this around?
Well, to turn it around, next time they kick off, they've got to make sure it lands in the field of the play and go 10 yards, because otherwise a penalty will be given and they'll be having a kick for goal. They're having a kick for goal.
Well, I tell you what, that'll be Goldie, is it? Dave Goldman. He's going to take the kick, and he wasn't happy enough with the 50-yard kick. He's taking it back an extra yard, Cameron, 51 yards.
Well, he's after Fergus's Doyle record from picturesque Tantallon.
48, wasn't he? 48 yards.
Get your grammar right, mate. Not Fergus's Doyle. Fergus Doyle's.
You call him Fergus, I call him Fergus's.
Let's call the whole thing off.
No, actually it is Fergus's because his dad is Fergus Doyle too. So it is Fergus's Doyle.
So it should have been, he's trying to beat Fergus's Doyle's.
Okay, from halfway line. Have to cut these two off. Here on 50 yards, he moves in, Goldman. Huge kick. That's a goal.
Great kick from Union New South Wales. 28-point start, 16 and they're up early in the first half. Second half. Well, a fundamental error from Castleville and 2 extra points now. They've got to try and make it up.
Steak sandwich and a drink.
And here we go. Well, let's see where they can kick this one.
Julie. Okay, back to the game. Julie's waving goodbye. Number 8 takes it up Aberdeen, Foster, Mick.
Yes, Paul? Well,
Hi.
you've split me up, mate. I've been commentating in the central position for 45 years now. You put me on the side, you expect me to just take it off from scratch? I know I'm a professional, but geez.
Come on. Okay, number 12, Cameron.
I'm appalled at being here on the far left. I mean, obviously I've always been the right. I've been part of the right movement, and now I've been pushed out here onto the left faction, and obviously I don't have any friends within these ranks. It's an internal movement to disband up the commentary business after 42 years.
Okay, thanks. Can we get back to
anything, and 3 years prior to that calling football.
We've got to go to footy. Okay.
Well, there's no football happening, Paul. I mean, what do you want us to do? Just be silent for 5 minutes while this guy gets repaired?
Okay, they go back with a kick. Goldman now takes a chance and puts it downfield. We'll go back to Nix.
Well, Nix can't catch a ball on the full, Paul.
Probably not. I don't know, Mick. I don't ask.
Never seen him try.
That's right. Gaddy now breaks one and up to the quarter line. Nice run back there. Finally gets a penalty. Can we work out what that's penalties for, guys?
Hang on, I was waiting for it. Our co-commentators have really gone into page 1 of the commentator's handbook. They've used the old Kellogg's cornflake packet refereeing ticket.
Oh, that's dangerous, Cameron.
Get in the rope! Oh!
And the bench. Oh.
Well, Cameron, we're getting back to the cornflakes call. That was pretty dangerous.
Well, it's by far a different view down here from the left, and I must say I don't like it at all.
Well, that was a good hit.
Well, I can't get my ankles out right up here on the right. But I'll try. I'll give it a go. That's Muffler thighs, is it, Paul? He gets it on to Beecroft, and Beecroft's had a big game. He's been the aggressor.
He sure has. That's why he's sent 5 in the bin.
All right, well, this is 5 yards shorter than what David Goldman just converted a goal. Ken Shanahan.
I doubt it, mate. Not with the wind running this way. He goes for touch and finds it beautifully. He's made how many yards, Mick, quickly?
He's made about 14 yards here, Paul.
Thanks, Mick. Dow's now to take the tap. Goes to Hampson. Beecroft now with another solid run. Bumps one off. Brought down by the other 3. Dow's now. Goes to Hampson. No, it doesn't. It goes to Sheno. Bad move. Gone to the blind.
Bad move. It's gone to Shano.
Watch out. He's dead just up there.
Oh, no. Let's watch out.
He's dead?
He's dead.
Who's?
Sheno's
dead. Well, he probably couldn't play football either.
Oh, hard score by McDonald's. Shero now. On the 25. Can they come back and score? Cameron, please take over the role.
And a bend over. You'll find out there the ever-elucent Peter Sheridan.
No, it's not. Kenny Rodden.
Kenny Rodden.
Over.
Oh, great take from New South Wales. The Keenan. He was keen as mustard there as he's taken one. Fiscal Keating.
Okay. Brought down now.
The feelers have just come in from out of the works, and we just come in that Keenan has played for Manly.
Well, that's exciting. Plus here, Cameron, you must have a lot of good feelers out there. Okay, make the call a bit here now.
Okay, Fiscal Keating gets it on to Jones Langwooden, and it goes out now to, of course, Lachlan Key, and he's made a good break up to the right-hand side. Oh, beautiful covering tackle from Hanson, the captain. That'll inspire him. Oh, he's given a penalty.
Can we have ever had 3 tackles without a penalty?
I don't know. We just come in there to smother the ball, and there's a penalty going in. I can't believe this, mate.
Sorry?
Apparently, Paul, they're planning to rename this competition next year from the Tertiary College's Rugby League competition to the Tertiary College's refereeing competition. Is that correct?
I've heard that's true, only on the grapevine. We'll have to send Cameron to get out his feelers again.
Feelers have already been put out.
Yeah, and get them back to your own legs. All right. That make any sense? Okay, Fiscal Keating. Paul, you're supposed... Fiscal Keating. I have no idea what's going on. All right. Okay, here goes Jones Langwooden. Now he gets it off to the big... What's his name?
Who was it? Number 8, that's big. Ian Foster.
Ian Foster.
This is bad positioning. Let's get back to what we had.
No, this is all right. You just keep doing that.
I don't like it. Well, there's a reserve on number 16. We'll get a name on him real quick. Number 7 down, Pat Matthews.
It's his 3rd time he's been down this match.
Wally McIntosh on.
The replacement will look over to the Uni New South Wales bench and see what we can come up with. Who is on, who's been replaced. A long pass out wide, straight from the Alan Langer handbook. It's gone out wide to Skinny Winger, and the Skinny Winger's been dealt with sufficiently.
John Milner, that was.
Okay. Peter Bush.
John Milner.
Okay. Cameron, I can't believe what I just did about a minute ago. I declined an offer to reform our previous commentating positions. Am I an idiot?
No, in the interest of the game, we're here to call the game, not to settle our disputes on camera or on video, and we're back to call the game. That's what we're here for.
Okay. And on that note, that'll be Paul.
Over.
Dover takes it up. I tell you what, oh, he's taken time off. There's a serious injury here. We've got the first aid people on.
He's out.
And
Peter Fitzsimons, number 15, coming on for, we'll soon find out. Silent line, Cameron Anderson.
Feelers out. Just been speaking to a contact. Apparently, Peter Fitzsimons has been offered a tentative contract to play in France, 9 months. Give him a house and a token wage while he's over there to support him, and they'll pay his fares over.
Yeah, cracking.
No, that's just come in through the last week, backed up by Matty Russo as well. We'll get more information on that after the match.
Well, you wonder why France will never win a international game, won't they? Saying players over like that, eh? It is too.
Oh no! Everybody, put your wallets.
Watch the money. Well, this is serious stuff. Number 14. Who's 14?
that's not Fat Pat Ritchie.
No.
Who are we talking about?
That guy looks like it. Well, serious singer. We'll soon find out. He's in a lot of trouble there, Cameron.
There's a hush over the crowd. I mean, fair enough. We look down upon our adversaries and try and cheer when they are hurt, but when someone does get this injured seriously, we must, convey our sympathies towards them.
Well, it's pretty embarrassing when you bring out a stretcher and the guy gets up and walks away from it.
Well, if you call that walking, Paul, I'd hate to see him if he was in trouble. Okay, well, that's...
Well, he's not bloody running, idiot.
Okay, that's Pat Matthews gone off the baby face.
That thing out in front of his eyes, he might be able to see where he goes and you walk more confidently.
Good point, Cameron, good point. Fair comment. Well, he's had a great game, the assassin, hasn't he? I don't think they'll be able to find someone to replace him.
Okay, number 14, Stephen Dillon for number 7, Pat Matthews. Can we get any sort of things on
He's a bit of a deal, this new guy. He's a bit of a deal, isn't he, Cameron?
The assassin, victim of his own hitman.
Okay, apparently it's over to me. David takes it up and they're really trying to...
Ben Davis been in everything today.
Okay, I believe it's me who's commentating. Okay, Shanahan now. Oh, he's got a nice spiral kick there with the synthetic football. Goes back to Keenan, though. That's danger. Gaddy won't get him. I tell you what, this Keenan is faster than Gaddy.
Well, I don't know. He's sort of taking it on the fly, Meg. I think Gaddy had to turn and chase, so I don't think he's that much quicker than him.
Well, Gaddy's had a quiet game today. We're expecting him to open up later in this second half and possibly turn around this game to college's favour.
Not too many college players having a fine game today.
No, that's right, Paul. I could only think of maybe, no more than 11 or 12 college players having a good game today, I wouldn't think. Cameron?
I do agree. Fiscal Keating. You'll find out why. That's Dave Golan. Dave Golan. Out to McRae. James Langworthy. He's found out there. Whoa! A mistake from the Union New South Wales crowd. Not too often today they've been holding
That's Drakey, mate. Anything could happen when a Drakey gets the ball.
Yeah, well, there's a few things that are a bit more likely, but... All right, well, I tell you, I think Gaddy's got hemorrhoid problems or something. I mean, I'm not trying to cast aspersions on his buttocks or anything, but I just think he's having a bit of a quiet game. In fact, it's got nothing to do with hemorrhoids. I just think he's having a quiet game.
Well, if your hemorrhoids are playing up, you seem to get really quiet.
Well, I won't cast aspersions upon his buttocks either, but I have had the feelers out in the shower, and maybe we'll discuss that one after the game.
Okay. Well, we'll discuss that in more appropriate conditions. Big hit.
It's World War III. It's a golf crisis out there. Peter Fitzsimons takes the ball up.
All right, Peter Fitzsimons takes it up. The French international. Oh, he's been penalised. Well, early in the first half, we had the exact same situation, Paul.
You're right there,
and
Mick.
Both times apparently have gone to New South Wales. Where's the consistency?
Well, here comes a kick at goal too. The thing is scored.
That must be the way they play in France.
Well, 28 to 16 with a kick to come. I tell you what, this is trouble. Castle need to score real quick, you guys.
Well, I don't know about this kick. I think this kick is probably a bit out of Goldman's range. What do you think? He hasn't really got the track record for kicks from this particular position, has he, really? I mean,
no, only 1 from 1, I think.
Yeah, well, he's got 1 from 1, but I mean, that's not exactly a huge amount of consistency, is it, really?
Okay, we'll go, while we're here, we may as well cross around to the grounds and go to, what's the name of his name? David Phillips reserve, Cameron Anderson.
It's 24 to 18, 28.
Oh, we're having troubles with that. We'll get back to him. It's another kick. It's over.
Well, 2 from 2. He's getting a little bit more consistent, old Davey Goldman. I tell you what, the guy can kick, can't he? Well, that's taken the score to Paul, 30-16. There's 2 converted tries and another penalty goal in it, but I think College can still do it.
Well, I can't believe that I've been sitting in and watched 3 games of rugby league. We've seen in the 3rd grade 13-0 to Castle Hill, 18-14, and now 30-16. Absolutely monster scores for grand finals. Shanahan now with a kick. He's not going to put it out in the full this time. It goes back now to Drake. Drake with the ball. He runs wide. Brought down by Dowes now. Okay, it goes to Cooting. Cooting now to Buttocks, apparently. Oh, me, Jake. Is it Jake?
Keating your dummy half. Well, win may be for windsurfing, but there's goalie out there is for kicking goals 50 yards out as well.
Correct there, Cameron. You can't say another thing that's truer than that. Now here's a guy they got to put in.
His way up through the development stakes. Fiscal Keating. He'll look back. He'll find Keenan, the Manly. Oh, that's a damn big kick.
Ex-Manly International. Oh, that's a bit too far this time. 25-metre tap to be taken by Castle Hill.
22-metre ball. Learn your rules.
Oh my God.
22-metre place kick.
Yes. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's not a tap kick, it's a place kick. Paul, back to the game, mate. Comment.
Okay. The absolutely French. How will we pronounce his name now? Peter Fissamon.
Fissamon, Alouetta.
Yes, the Alouetta.
Gentil Alouetta.
Alouetta, gentil Alouette.
Well, okay, so none of us know the words, but I mean, I hate French.
Well, that'll be a knock-on. Well, I don't know. The referee is not having a super game, is he? Pretty piss poor second half so far, fellas.
Well, Gaddy, he just hasn't had a chance, I think. Well, too bad if you wanted to go home and watch it on TV, because apparently it's Manly 12, Balmain 0. Okay, back to the game now. That's the non-babyface assassin there. He replaced the babyface assassin, and it'll be Jones Lang-Wooten there to take the ball up. McRae apparently. He's
great tussle between the 2 5/8s today in Dover and Jones Lang-Wooten, Mick. Super tussle.
Well, we've got a replacement coming on the sideline eye, Paul Donkin.
That's number 18, Craig Anderson.
23. Number 23, slight difference. The 2 sometimes just straighten up, can look like the 1. And on this angle, the 3, yes, I will give him that. It does look like an 18.
Well, I won't give it. I think he's an arithmetic idiot. All right, back to the game.
Thanks, Rex.
Arithmetic. All right,
well, he's got this. He's touched the ball. He didn't even touch it.
Well, I really couldn't comment, Paul, because I haven't been watching the game for the last 10 minutes. But I think you're right. The referee, Marlene Otter, is an idiot. All right, it'll be, of course, Shanahan to take this off, Paul. It'll go against the wind about 40 yards. Let's see how much of rugby league. Oh,
piss poor then, by the looks of it, Mick. That's got around about 12 yards. 12 metres.
24 yards.
Thank you.
13 furlongs, and wow, that's a hell of a
goal in again, is it? Yes, it is. Ian Fozzie, that's Fozzie. Oh, Fozzos.
Jones Lang-Wooten now. He's had a look. He's had a look. Next now with the ball. Bend over, gets it to Sherrow. Sherrow with a step back inside. No support. Well, he's lost his boot. That could be dangerous, Mick. Only wearing 1 boot.
Well, yes, it could be dangerous. I mean.
Okay, Hampson now with the ball. Oh, he's been met solidly on the quarter line. Okay, Billy Dowes now. Gives it to Kelly. Been pretty quiet in the second half so far, Kelly. Dowes now. They like to go to the open. It goes through Hampson to Dover. No man there. Kicks it. It's been watching.
Gaddy's onto it.
Well, come on, you guys. Give us some help here.
Oh, well. He's pretty casual about his pass and catch, but I'll tell you what, Miller's got the ball down the sideline.
Skinny winger.
Well, he might be skinny, but he's bloody good.
All right, was that a knock-on at any stage of that play, Mick?
No, Paul. A knock-on is when the ball is projected in a forward direction towards your opponent's goal line.
Thanks very much.
We'll have Fiscal Keating here with the ball, Paul. He's going to... Parkas will play down the background. Thank you, sideline eye, Cameron Anderson. All right, he's bundled up there on the 40-metre line. And as always, it'll be Jason Keating to take the ball there. And Joan Lang-Wooten passes on to Arnie. Fozzie. All right, it goes out now, and that's Keenan. Oh, he's popped the little ball over. Hampson will be too good for it. All right, Hanson gets the ball there about 5 metres out. There's no one in support there. College are in trouble, and my throat is getting very tired, Cameron.
Sheridan. Sheridan will take the ball. They're about 16 yards out. Dowds. He'll pass it on to Greg Beecroft. Beecroft takes it strongly up to the 26-yard mark. Dowds at the acting dummy half roll to Dover. Dover looks outside. He'll find Kelly. Gaddy's outside him. Oh, well. Sure sign and the story of today. Well, the first grade down by 14 points now. 14 points deficit. It's going to take more than 2 converted tries against the wind. Dowds there. Steve Hampson looks at it. Dummy in a run. Turns it back inside. You'll find Gaddy. Gaddy out. He finds Shanos. Chip and chase. But he didn't chip. Oh! Well, a swinging arm which didn't connect. Or did it? No, it did. It caught him flush on the nose. Right on the bridge. Over the harbour. Peter Fitzsimon's right in there. Well, the replacement's in there. Fiscal Keating. Out there to Golan. Cassidy. Gashi, Fiscal Keating in there again. Out there to Keenan. Keenan's found more room to move. Well, a desperation tackle there from Peter Fitzsimon. Greg Beecroft in the tackle. He's wrapped up there by Beecroft and Kelly.
Number 18.
There's Fiscal Keating. He looks out far. Well, they're looking for this Keenan. Everywhere they turn around, he seems to be there. He's not a pretty sight to look into the mirror because you turn around, he's always going to be on your back. But a great return of play. Guy, what a guy. Oh, no. Oh, no.
If he would have taken the run there, that fullback would have not have tackled him. He is an absolute demon of a runner and thunder thighs.
I have to disagree with you, Paul. If anyone would have been able to tackle Guy McLaren there, it would have been Greg Keenan because he's having an absolute blinder.
Well, come on, mate, who are you barracking for?
Well, Paul, I call it as I see it.
He's not on, is he? A number 8
Yes,
on the sideline.
3 grades.
He's not going to start in 3 grand finals.
He sure is.
And I tell you what, he damn well deserves it too because he is the greatest player in rugby league today, Morris Takanaki.
Fitzsimon's in the tackle there. Well, we've seen him. Fitzsimon. Well, we've just seen him make 35 yards again. And once again, the Castle players are standing off. They're not meeting the line of defence. And that's where it's all falling apart. A token penalty. And the sideline, the touch goes on just to make a replacement.
Well, I'd say so. I think he's moving out there. We don't know. Is Kenny Ronner's Sherrow, actually. Well, Nix is off. Sherrow back to fullback. And we've got number 18 out there. Morris
Takanaki.
Thanks very much, Mick. Okay, we're waiting for a bit of sand. And I'd say that'll be the game once it kicks this.
Well, Paul, I'd like to know why Morris Takanaki wasn't in this first grade side to start with.
Well, you said that about him in second grade. He couldn't play third, seconds and first.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he should have been in first grade from the start. Why tire him out in the third grade and the second grade?
How old is this sandboy on the field? And he's got that big bucket. Oh, no, and he's small.
Oh, he's got the old spastic boots on. Remember you used to have those spastic boots? Orthopedic shoes. Jeez, I hope he's got 2 perfect good legs, or we're cracking jokes at the poor butt.
I hope he hasn't got good ears.
I tell you what, he's had the old Kiwi polish on them for the last few nights.
Sure has. Grand final, you always polish up your boots here. You know, he's got out there last night, scrubbed for at least 2 or 3 hours to get that shot on the camera. Spit polish, that one.
That's definitely spit polish. A man of the army, apparently was Sergeant Major in the Falklands.
Oh,
Carries through into his custodial life of his family.
Okay, Goldman to move in now.
Missed it.
Pushes out to the left. No goal. 30 to 16 still.
30 to 16 is it, Paul? Still 14 points in it with approximately 17 minutes to go. Can I get a time check on that? Cameron, put your feelers out. 22 minutes to go. 23 minutes to go. Okay. Thank you, Paul Donkin. All right, it'll be Shanahan now. Still plenty of time in it. This is a try-scoring feast, although the second half has been a little bit more quiet. All right, it goes on to Keenan now. He's the danger man. He still beats tackles. Oh, he couldn't beat that one. I tell you what, he's had the ball stolen from him. Well, Keenan's wrecked his copybook there, Cameron.
Well, there seems to be some crowd frivolity involved with the Castle campus. Obviously, their attention has gone away from the game, and rightly so, with this absolutely pounding defence from the Uni of New South Wales boys. Dowds will go from dummy after himself. He'll make a scamper upfield. Beecroft fulfilling the active dummy up to Hanson to Dover. He'll find out there. Takanagi wants it. They're looking for him. Oh, Dover outside. Gaddy's in his domain. Oh! In his own arena, he's thrown it straight back inside. But, well, something's got to be done, and he's tried to pass inside. They couldn't rest on their laurels and take it. He was going to get tackled over the sideline. And that was just the unfortunate outcome of that play.
Ugh.
That lumps in it.
Well, Tony Gatt had no other option there. There was good work from him. He passed the ball inside, and unfortunately it went into a New South Wales hands. They swallowed it up. All right, Fiscal Keating now. Fissimon down. I tell you what, that could affect his French contract. And who's that also down? Fozzie's down, and I'll go over to the left now with Fiscal Keating. And they've gone for the kick through Keenan. Oh, I tell you what, Hanson's almost topped it off. It'll be Shero now, safest man in rugby league. He takes it up. He'll beat this tackle, no problems there. Well, excuse me. I didn't realise it was Steve McRae. The good man's never missed a tackle. Well, that's Gaddy. Gaddy's had a quiet game. He really hasn't got the service that he needs. Morris Takanaki needs to touch the ball more.
He's got the sword, he's a joke.
Well, the referee totally lost control. First time in this game we've been in agreement with the fellow commentators. The referee has lost control.
He's giving the feet to Poldy. He's a joke. He's a joke, get him off.
Well, he hasn't lost total control, the referee, because he's
referees.
he's made the correct decision there with the feed. I tell you what, Dover is making yardage every time he gets the ball.
He's up the halfway. He's going to have words here. Look, I'll just throw one. You throw one.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's going for 5 metres.
The referee, if in doubt, penalise.
Yeah. How did that touch judge get a jersey to fit him?
Goalie. Paul.
Borrowed some money.
Must have. Okay, can they come back and score here? That's the question I want to ask.
Well, I don't want to answer it. Cameron. I don't want to touch it.
That was a rhetorical question.
Can't touch that.
Don't touch that.
All right, it'll be Billy Dowds as always. Off to Hampson. Hampson now, he's got 2 runners there. He opts for Tim O'Brien, the try scorer. Well, almost everyone's a try scorer in this game, aren't they?
Sure is, Mick. Okay.
Dover. He's got
Rodden. Well, he hasn't had a super game, has he?
No, he hasn't at all. Well, he's passed the ball once again, straight back into the Union New South Wales hands. And
Super first half, pretty piss ordinary second half.
total agreement. Murray's hands, Takanaki's involved in the tackle. Well, I think that's the first time he's come into the game.
Why don't we just go there for a little burst for about 30 seconds and get in and scream and excite this game up a little bit, right, Mick?
Right now.
Let's get into it.
All right, Stacks on the mills here. It'll go down to Sheridan, as I said before, safest man in rugby league. And he's let that go dead. Thank you, touch judge. All right, that'll be a 22 metre, I'll say it again, 22 metre for my co-commentators, place kick. And it'll be Billy Dowds to take it. We've got 10 seconds, we've got to get excited for 10 more seconds. And this is a very exciting non-playing of the ball here. Over to you, Cameron.
14-point deficit. Union New South Wales still hungry for more points, but Castle still not out of the game. Dowds will take the tap. Pass it straight on to Kelly. Kelly meets a big man up in the middle, lands on top of him, says, "Get out of me way, son. I'm playing to Dowds." Dowds to Shanahan. Dummy, jink up through the centre, looks for support still, as he always has through the game. Quick play the ball to Dowds. Hampson will look out wide. Dummies, looks for the gap, but still Union New South Wales crowd right all over him. Swamped him. Doda, pitch him on. Buried.
You're out, you're on. Okay, very excitement minute there. 30 seconds from everywhere. Gaddy with the ball, he won't score. Oh my God, a very, very ordinary game. We tried to excite it up there for you fellas, but for no avail. Oh, sure sign, hasn't touched it. Oh my God, this is very ordinary second half, Mick.
Well,
I think the only thing we can get excited about is appears later on back at the clubhouse.
well, I don't know what Billy Dowds had in mind there, Paul, but anyway, what can you say? Fiscal Keating now to take the ball through James Langwooden, and as always on the lock and key, whose real name, of course, is Paul Cassidy. All right, it goes now out through the forwards. They're going to take it up the middle. Oh, did okay. Fiscal Keating now. Once again to McRae. McRae holds it himself, and he's found a little gap there, as he know. He's wrapped up by Marfo, was it? Or was Kelly, was it?
It's going to be a penalty from the post.
Well, Paul, I have absolutely no idea what that penalty's for.
Well, Mick, number 23 on. That's Craig Anderson, placed Billy Dowers as hooker. Well, a very funny move. Looks like a right. Craig Anderson. Well, okay, I'll just go for a goal.
Well, Paul, perhaps I should say something now, seeing as you haven't said anything for the last 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, it'll be Dave Goldman now. He is the greatest kicker, is that? Oh, well, we've got a bit of confusion in the commentary box, but it'll be Davey Goldman. Davey, oh, hang on, we're on the TV. All right, hey, okay, well, it's been a good game. What do you think, Cameron?
Well, the Uni, are we still here?
Yeah,
well, possibly one of the best games we've ever seen here.
We're off.
they're rubbishing us because we're on TV for the first time. That's because we started commentating before TVs were invented, back in the old valve wireless era. Cameron.
Valve wireless, yes. It's another.
Actually, well, Goldman's got another kick. It's 32-16. It's all over.
16 points in it, Mick. I can't see him coming back.
Very reminiscent of 1988 when Paul, actually you and I, we triumphed in the third grade, and the other grades couldn't really match our performance.
Couldn't come back, Mick. That's correct. Okay, Shanahan. Oh, it's not.
It's gone the 10. It's gone the 10. All right. Okay. That'll be some player from New South Wales Uni. Takes it up. Good run there up to the halfway line. Morris Takanaki not involved enough, Paul.
Sure isn't yet, Mick, but give him a chance. I don't think his players around him. He can't do it all in all 3 grades.
Well, I actually think Morris Takanaki's too good for this grade.
Well, actually, he's been brought by Manly. He'll be playing next week once they beat Balmain because it's 12-0. Manly's way against Balmain. Solid Cameron Anderson.
Whoops. To Phil Governor Key's done everything. He wants to get on the board. Skinny winger. If he'd been a little bit taller than 5'1", he might have been able to get a hand to it.
And if he wasn't such a goob.
Mick.
And if he wasn't such a goob.
Oh, the castle, buried in front of his own upright. Oh, if in doubt, raise that arm perpendicular to the ground, parallel to the ground.
What's the penalty count? I should have brought my scientific calculator to keep track. I can only count up to 100 on this bloody piece of paper, mate. All right, it goes on to Gaddy. That's his first big chance of the match, and well, Gaddy really hasn't had many opportunities today in this match. Big Pete Kelly takes it up the centre. Oh my God. Well, he's called out Peter Kelly. God only knows why. Well, like I said, it's going to be the tertiary colleges referees competition next year. He's given it 5 minutes. I don't understand. Paul.
Well, I think Mick Otter has absolutely had the worst game I've ever seen a referee have. The score is way out of Castle's reach, and there's nothing in it. He's been smacked, if we can see his nose, a red nose like mine. Absolutely horror. Mick Otter, hang your head. I don't see him as being the #1 referee. Cameron Anderson, silent eye.
Yeah, obviously disgraceful effort here from the referee fraternity. They will sit back and they will not applaud him for this game. It's been disgraceful. The penalty count must be within the 20 region by now. And, well, Dusen Latau Monfu. Latin terminology, if in doubt, penalise.
Well, I mean, Cameron, it's the referee's code, isn't it? Well, uno latum unimatum. Well, we've had a bit of confusion in the commentary box, but this will be Goldman. He's going for his 38,000th goal for today. Here he goes, Davey Goldman, number 10. Oh! Well, that's the first problem he's had with kicking this game. He's called time off. Oh, referee, just let the game finish.
I'm positive this guy has been stretching for about 12 minutes. He's after the record from 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
That marathon stretch out.
Oh, I tell you what.
That's Takanagi with the ball. Morris, oh, look at this explosion. 25 yards out, first touch the ball. Mick, one of your favourites.
Well, Morris Takanaki, I mean, I don't play favourites, Cameron, but he certainly is the best player out on that field. He's streets ahead of the rest of these guys. Okay, Craig Anderson gets it out to Ben David now. He's had a good game, I think. All right, Kenny Rodden now. What's he going to do? Is Gaddy going to get the ball? No, he's not. Wasn't much room for Gaddy to move there. Okay, Craig Anderson. Shanahan. Well, you can tell. Oh, hang on. It's going to be all on here. This is going to erupt. No, the refereeing has reached new depths of patheticness. Someone help me out here. What was that penalty for? What was the ruling?
Well, you're not allowed to throw it behind you because someone might catch it and score. That's fair enough comment, I think, Cameron.
You're not allowed to.
College the feed.
Well, how does he work that? Well, he's offside. If they get the ball offside, well, this is a piss poor effort by Otter. He's really tired. He wants to go home. Well, it goes to Shero. He's cut in. Shero. David now. Gives it to Tim O'Brien. Been pretty quiet all day, this fella. Pulls it down. He's that one. Beecroft now. Been pretty quiet. Hampson now. Dover. Oh. Shero. Well, that's how fast we can call it.
They still haven't packed up shop. They're still throwing the ball around. They're still being creative. They haven't lost their pride. They're still having a good go out there. It's all been New South Wales and a few vitally fundamental errors and a disgraceful piss poor effort from the referee has possibly led to the downfall. Whoa! Fiscal Keatings. Fiscal Keatings right on that surplus there. Well, there we are.
All right, well commentated. Okay. That'll be Keenan, of course, and he has had, I'm not going to say it again, well I am, he's had a blinder. All right.
And that's a great run from the only because he smells.
Oh, that's Captain Caveman there, and he's had a good run. All right. James Langwooden gets it on too. Oh, there he is. He's finally out on the field. And he's injured. He's pulled his hamstring. Obviously didn't warm up enough. All right. Oh, Greg Keenan puts in a nice little kick. Will Guy pick this up? No, he won't. Oh, well, Pascal Dupre's held that red flag high, and that... Well, Keenan, he can do it all.
Oh, no, Pascal Dupre back in on the field.
Oh.
But second half hasn't had much of a chance. He thought, oh, well, while you're over here, might as well come on. And I bet he pulls out a Castle guy. Will he? Won't he? Oh, yes. I can't believe this. I really cannot believe referees taking charge.
You better believe it. You better believe it. You're a joke. You're a joke. Go home. Back to Castle Hill. Go back to Castle Hill and take your Nancy boy first carry.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, well, you'll nick off.
Yeah. Show them, show them.
All right, back to the play. All right, Anderson puts it out.
We're not going to put up with any of their crap, are we?
Oh, that's on in the commentary box.
Oh, look at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Oh, don't look at the scoreboard.
All right, well, there's a penalty there. That's unusual.
Unusual for this game to have a penalty.
Well, here he comes out from the sin bin. We still don't know why he was sin bin, and neither does the ref, and I don't think he cares.
He doesn't really care. Game's over. Hooter any time now. Looking for Hooter.
He was just taking a drink of Coke and he throws it out.
All right, here it goes now. Guy, he's made it up the side again. He won't kick this time, I hope. All right, 40 yards out.
Skinny winger got him down.
Pete Sheridan now gets it on to Hampson, the captain. All right, okay, and there's another pass there too.
Yeah, 6 minutes to go apparently, so our counterparts say out now to Fitzsimon. He gives it back to Kelly. It's just come on from the sin bin. 5 minutes brought down. Oh, God. Fitzsimon putting it down. Now University with it. No, he's calling a knock on because he wants to scrum and make this game more boring than it already is. Well, pretty quiet. Crowd quiet. Not much being said. New South Wales winning, but very quiet.
We've got the official crowd attendance here today.
Hang on,
I believe we have a ground record, Cameron. Ground record, is that correct?
Yes, the crowd in 72,103.
No, I wasn't talking up in the top deck. I'm talking about the whole ground, Cameron.
Oh, sorry. 158,313.
No, including the hills.
Oh, sorry. 194,611.
Okay, 194,611. Well, I tell you what, it looks a little bit less than that to me, but, you know, you could never tell, can you, Paul? Very hard ground, David Phillips Memorial.
It is, mate. It is hard to choose. I think we want to go through that again and probably get it. Has he got the canteen stuff in?
We're still waiting on the count from, I was going to say, the canteen staff and the people hanging around in the tunnel.
Okay, that could... Well, we've got...
Blow it over the 200,000 mark, easy.
Well, we've got about... I think we've got about 15, 16,000 canteen workers.
There's an array of sand boys and
boys. How old do they have to be?
You must be 55 years of age.
Well, we've got a new kicker on here. Keenan's decided he's going to show us he's got everything in his rugby league repertoire. And he's going to kick goals too.
I would like to actually... So hard to judge. I mean, they've all had a great game.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'd probably, Paul, I'd probably have to give my man of the match to one of the players from the losing team today.
I have to. I don't know why, but...
Certainly not because they were the better players, but... Well, it's been a great spectacle, hasn't it? How many points have we had scored? 48 points so far. We're going for 50 points.
5% of those points are from goals.
We have a bit of a statistic here. The last 10 points scored in the game were all from goals. 4 penalty kicks in a row, and here comes Keenan now, and I tell you what, he can kick. And he's missed that though. Well, there's about 2 minutes left to go, and I think, I don't want to be rash, but I think College are out of it.
No, anything can happen in 2 minutes, mate.
Anything, but I don't...
This grasshopper walks into a bar. She's here in the bar, and he says to the barman, I'll have a skewer on you, thanks, mate. And the barman sort of looks at him strange, you know, and goes, oh, look, mate, it's funny. He said, we've got a cocktail named after you. And he goes, what, Walter? So anyhow, back to the football. Skinny winger takes it out. We'll get a laugh at that later on. After a few beers, and we'll replay that at least 3 times and get a jug out of it. Oh, who farted? Hands up, who farted? Cameron. Ooh. It's an awesome one too. They spin it out the donk. There he is. Straight through. He's got everything. Consolation try. Drakey, try. Super try. Well, that's it. This had to come. Pistol.
Well, it's all over now. It's all over now. If it wasn't before, it is now. That was a great try. The man they caught from New South Wales, Dr. Depp.
Rod Drake.
He is a man possessed. He just tore through the back line like Wally Lewis in the 1989 Sydney Football Stadium State of Origin and went on with it. It was just a shame that he couldn't go on and do it by himself and score. But a great pass, unselfish, and 36-16.
Well, it was a lucky try, wasn't it? I mean, the ball popped up there. He almost knocked it on. I mean, I
think that makes it a draw.
That's the seventh
draw, isn't it?
That's the 7th lucky try they've scored today. And all right, I'm willing to admit that the other commentary team does have an advantage over us in that their team's winning by 48 points.
We had 3 in the grand final. They had 3 grades and they only got 1 in.
I'd just like to congratulate Paulding College on the club championship 1990. I think it's been a magnificent year for College. Minor premiers in all 3 grades. Unlucky on the day. Well, Keenan's got another goal, Paul. Is that 40? We've got it 38-16. I think it is all over here. 38-16. It's a cricket score. Well, Shano is still going for the shallow kick. I don't know why. I tell you what, it's worked though. No, it hasn't. He's knocked on. Oh, boy. Well, it's all over, sir. Call a hooter. Somebody try and do a fake hooter. Stop doing your stats. It's 38-16. It's all just going through the motions now. However, they'll probably score another try. Why not? All right. Fiscal Keating gets it on. Now Keenan again. Oh, he's always there. He plays more like a second rower's role. And on board.
Well, that's good, mate. There's coming along to go. Shadow.
Keenan's dropped the ball right on full time. And that's the way he'll be remembered, Keenan, knocking the ball on in the grand final at the hooter.
Well, he's had a shocker, Keenan, hasn't he? Absolute shocker.
And he knocked the ball on right on the full-time hooter.
But for we could give
Typical of Keenan throughout the whole 80 minutes.
If we could give our 3-2-1, perhaps we should. Perhaps we should start with our 3-2-1 in the second grade because we didn't get to say that. 3 points went to Robbie Magner, 2 points went to Morris Takanaki, and 1 point went to Daniel Anderson. In the main game, if we could get our 3-2-1, we'll get that going now. All right. Hey, always join a winner.
3 points for Martin Anderson. Just kidding.
Well, I'd have to say my man of the match was Marvin Otter, and closely followed by Pascal Dupre.
Very well done by the referee and touch judge. Gave away a lot of points there. Probably around 1, 2, 3, 4, about 9 goals. So well done to Pascal and Mick Otter.
I'd have to give it, Paul, to, if I was going to give it to the other team, I have to say Keenan. Keenan was the player of the match.
Also, mate, I think Steve McCree.
Oh, Steve McRae, and of course Paddy Matthews before he went off, it was having a blinder.
Yeah, also Jason Cooney had another fine game, another good hooker's roll. Overall, I think
of course,
New South Wales had a super game.
How can we forget Davey Goldman, the big prop,
Or
the goal
Stevie
kicker?
Dill.
Well, we could forget him, but...
Or Paul Cassidy. Tony Shepherd, their captain and second rower. Dave Gollin. Great performance.
Skinny winger.
Skinny winger, Peter Bush.
With Jim Milner.
I think it was Jim Milner, skinny winger.
Well, they've all played well, haven't they?
Well, there's not too many good-looking guys down there, is there, though? We can say one thing, we've got a few good lookers.
Well, we've got you, me and Cameron.
That's correct.
Anyway, things have reached a bit of a lull here in the commentary position.
We're just waiting now
For the awards ceremony, for the traditional, 10 foot of honour, 10 foot run of honour, because I've never seen a lap of honour at a college grand final.
Hang on, they got a piss guy out. He's like,
What's that?
nothing. We won't touch that, will we, Cameron?
Touch what? Can't touch it.
No, we won't. And we definitely won't. Well, a very dejected crowd, mostly made up of Casul by the looks of it, but very silent. Okay, back down to the presentation. Oh, rub it in!
Nice boots.
A well-known face here by them, ladies and gentlemen.
And it was really a powerhouse display by University of New South Wales. The university Catholic colleges, you played well, boys, but you made a better side on the day. And
Skipper number 12, Tony Shepherd, to receive the trophy and make a really bad speech.
We've got another microphone hog out there.
Turn around.
Face the camera.
everybody involved in the club, not just this year, but the last 5 years. 6 years ago, the club went through a similar game, they're great. We've got gradually better ever since. Glad you take credit for that. Probably 12 million still too. Thanks a lot.
Well, we've seen a lovely back to a Tony Shepherd. We'd like to get what he looks like. Well. Oh no. And him. This could be an Alan Langer. Alan Langer.
God, imagine what they do if we were down there.
And him.
first, but we tried it and gave our best. So congratulations to everyone involved, coaches, staff, coaches, players, and supporters. Tough.
Well, Steve Hamson seems to be on a lot of losing speeches.
They've been very good at giving us vast sums of money to allow us to do things that we haven't been able to do. I call on the director of the best affairs for the grand final.
Yes, should be great president of Australian Industries with that your trophy to David Goldman.
Well, they've elected to go for the big busting second rower. Prop, sorry. An interesting decision, but anyhow.
Well, it was definitely in my top three.
Oh, yes, definitely.
I still would have gone for Keenan.
So would have I.
I mean, he did dominate the match, Goldman, with his kicking and his rampaging running.
Sure did. Turn around.
I'd like to say, well, just to all my teammates for putting up with you a year of training.
What are they in love with each other? Turn around.
Representatives of New South Wales to get a hold of the shield and follow up with the crowd.
Not long.
There it is. Trophy. Will they do a lap of honour? This could be the funniest thing. Will they do a lap of honour?
Lap of honour! Good for the cameras.
That concludes the afternoon.
Look how cold it is.
We thank everyone for coming. We thank the competition, and for those teams that did make it for participating this year. We remind you that the presentation night is the 14th of September at Parallel League Club, and all those are welcome to come.
Oh, good one.